It's homecoming night here at Franklin County High School as the Lady Flyers host the Lady Panthers from Frankfort High. That's next on the Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service, a full-service auto repair shop servicing all models. 2 locations to serve your automotive needs. Call 502-352-2988 for an appointment or go to davidtollsautopros.com.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Retire a millionaire? Is this yearly?
Okay. It's a lot.
It's a big number, but it's doable.
I mean, yearly, a few hundred every month, you can get here pretty easily. I might get coffee a little less.
I think I could save $7,000 a year. Just comes down to budgeting.
To retire a millionaire, I think it'd be worth it, though.
I want to leave a legacy for my kids.
Save more for retirement with tips from Wesbanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
For more than 21 years, the Floor Show has helped bring comfort, style, and durability to homes and businesses just like yours. Whether you're looking for plush carpet, timeless hardwood, durable laminate, or elegant ceramic tile, we've got the perfect fit for every space. The Floor Show proudly serves both residential and commercial clients throughout Kentucky with expert installation and personalized service you can trust. And we have same as cash financing options available. The Floor Show.
You stand on it, we stand by it.
With all the rain, snow, and mud we get around here, it's all-wheel drive all year round because nothing else gives you the confidence and capability to handle it all.
And nobody gives you more all-wheel drive choices than Toyota, including the powerful new Tundra, now with $5,000 customer cash.
Or 0.99 APR financing plus $1,000 APR cash on remaining new 25s.
Or lease this 26 Tundra for $439 a month.
Nobody knows all-wheel drive better than Toyota. Let's go places.
Hello everyone, welcome to Franklin County High School for this second half of our doubleheader. Clint Goins and the former All-Star Meredith Plant with you tonight to call this game homecoming night here at Franklin County. And Meredith, these two teams probably playing for different reasons.
Yes, they are.
Franklin County maybe could come away with the #1 seed.
That's what I was going to say. This is for seeding in the district tournament for Franklin County, so they are definitely motivated.
Now, Frankfort High is pretty much wrapped up the #4 seed in the tournament, but they're kind of playing for pride and to, just make some incremental improvements on their game.
Yeah, and I think they want to show up tonight and say, hey, we can do better than last time. They lost to Franklin County 72-23 on the 23rd of January. So I think, you want to do better than you did the last time.
Right. Well, when they played Western Hills, their first time, they only scored 9 points the whole game, but they more than tripled that in the second game. So maybe they can improve against Franklin County on this game. I don't look for it will be a major miracle if Frankfort High to win.
A huge upset.
But Franklin County, believe it or not, they have a losing record, 9-14, but they come into this matchup with a district record of 3-2, I believe, and Western Hills is at 4-2. So if County were to win, they will be tied at 4-2 for first place. And since they beat Western Hills twice, you would think they would get
the number 1 seed there.
All right, now let's look at the starting lineups here. For Frankfort High, DeAva Hall. She's their leading scorer with 12.5 points. And then we have Autumn Wardlow, their second leading scorer with 7.5 points. Taylor Gaines, she's a senior. Arbiana Roberts, a sophomore. And Stella Hood is the remaining starter. She's a freshman. DeAva Hall is a sophomore, and Autumn Wardlow is a freshman. So Coach Shanice Brown, there you see Shanice, she's got a young squad.
She does. Taylor Gaines is one of their only seniors that sees significant playing time, number 50 there.
Right, right. Their major problem is in the, I think, in the rebounding department.
They have 0 height, yeah,
yes.
Struggle.
Yes, they have nobody rebounding more than 2.5 boards a game. All right, now for Coach Madison and Sanford's Lady Flyers. Kaya Wheeler, she's a junior. Number 11 is Lakaya Taylor, an 8th grader and leading scorer, I believe.
Haley Hazlett just came through, and she's
also an 8th grader.
Yeah, and their second leading scorer.
And Kinsley Hogan, a freshman, number 12. And then rounding out the starting 5 is Adeline Taylor, number 1 for Frankfort High. Excuse me, I said Franklin County was 3-2. They're 4-1.
Oh.
So if they win tonight, they're going to be 5-1. So they will be the first place team, assuming they win. And even if they lost, they very well still could be the first place team, because I'm not really sure how the tiebreaker works in high school basketball. I'm not that well researched. We'll have to complain to the research staff here at Gable 10. But yeah, Frankfort High really struggles on the boards. That's where they really need to improve.
And I know last time when they played, Franklin County's full court defense gave them fits. They were not able to get the ball at the floor as well as they would have liked.
Yeah, we mentioned in the halftime of the boys game, they honored the 2016 Franklin County Lady Flyers, who were the runner-ups in the state, losing to Louisville Ballard in the championship game. And really, since that point, their defense has been their full court press has been their calling card. And now here's another quick 2, Kaya Taylor.
She's got their first 2 points of the game, or first 4 points of the game.
Yeah, first 2 buckets. So how can Frankfort High handle this press? So they did a pretty good job that time breaking it. But Autumn Wardlow, their point guard, just a freshman. She was their starting point guard last year. And, you know, as we said, a lot of young talent here on these 2 teams. The boys' game was very similar. I mean, Frankfort High, their leading scorer, their top 2 scorers, I think, are both freshmen. And Franklin County had a couple of freshmen start.
And this, another bucket by Lakaya Taylor, but it was Adeline Taylor who had the block on the other end that got that run started there. And I anticipate Franklin County will trap in the corners when they can.
Yes.
Ooh, almost a walk there.
Yeah. And here's another steal. This is Micaiah Wheeler. Her shot's no good. I think that was Hazlett with the rebound, and
I think Wheeler got bumped a little bit, but
yeah, no call on her.
yeah.
So that foul was that on Roberts? Is that who that was on, that foul?
I'm not sure.
Hazlett goes to the line, hits the first one. So yeah, this Franklin County team is going to be really tough here in a couple of years. And I think Frankfort High will be pretty good here in a couple of years also, because they've got some talent.
They're just so young.
They're just so young.
And I think we're going to see a trap coming soon. Ooh.
There it was, stolen away, Hazlett. And good sportsmanship there. She and Wardlow help each other up.
Yeah, Wardlow is honestly one of the quickest players out there on the floor right now. Definitely Frankfort High's quickest player. Ooh, Adeline Taylor with that bucket. But Wardlow, because she is so much shorter, sometimes she dribbles to the hole and doesn't have anywhere to pass it.
Right, right. Well, Franklin County jumps out to a 13-0 lead, and Coach Shanice Brown calls a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crusher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. Reach out to the Hubbard team for all your real estate needs. Game of the Week is brought to you by WestBanco Bank. Money doesn't make you wealthy, understanding it does. So let's talk. Learn more at westbanco.com.
Welcome back, folks. Here's a look at the Frankfort High bench. We see the Frankfort High team come out here. Kayla Wheeler talking to her coach, Madison Sanford, for Franklin County.
Franklin County with that full court press, as always.
Yep. And they get the quick turnover.
And that's
Taylor with it again.
That's where Franklin County's dangerous. They put so much pressure on the ball handler. They force them to make errors.
Oh, Wardlow was doing so well and then lost the handle. Adeline Taylor behind the back. Gets it up.
She could hit that shot, Hogan. Oh, I think she looked like she got hit or something. I'm not sure. Or maybe she was willing the ball to go the other way and not hit the side of the
well off the mark.
The backboard.
Very unlike her.
I was going to say, she really can hit that shot. We've seen it before. Adeline Taylor with the steal there at the court to Lakaya Taylor. That's a good thing about Franklin County. They're looking ahead. I've noticed that. When they get a steal, who's down the floor? Somebody's already down there by the block.
Hazlett over to Adeline. To Lakaya, now to Wheeler.
Frankfort High's in a 1-2-2 defense.
That worked pretty well for them, I thought, against Western Hills. Well, right now, the Panthers need to get a point on the scoreboard.
Ooh, I think she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, boy, it's just bad luck. One thing after another. I think that was the call last time Franklin County had the ball, is that the Panthers had stepped out of bounds on accident.
So Frankfort High kind of dare. Ooh, nice steal by
What do you
Wardlow.
know? Oh, but she missed the shot. Oh, goodness.
Oh, she's frustrated.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
just
sure.
don't commit a foul now. A lot of times, particularly freshmen, you know, they do something like that and they commit a frustration
foul. And you can tell she's got her hands on her hip like,
A Had a steal and an easy 2,
Yeah.
and I blew it.
But I was saying this 1-2-2 zone is forcing Franklin County to really, rotate the ball like they just did.
Yeah.
I feel like they're reading my mind here, Clint. Adeline Taylor, that's her second 3 of the game already.
And here's a ball knocked loose. Oh, what a pass. Nice feed.
Once again, Franklin County always looking ahead.
Lakaya to Nakaya. Gaines almost threw it away. Hood with it. Oh, and she can't hit the close-up shot. Taken away, and here come the Flyers again. Lakaya Taylor.
I think she's got all of her points on layups so far.
Well, other than there's been 2 3-pointers by Adeline, and everything else has been layups, I think. And most of those have been shots like this.
No one there.
Breakaways.
I bet some of her teammates are saying, I want to be the top of the, key on defense, because then I can run down and get a layup.
Number 30, Lennon Comley, into the game for Frankfort High. And I think Kinsley Broughton
Adeline
also.
Taylor, I don't think she's missed a 3-pointer yet. She is on fire.
As I said, Kinsley Broughton, number 14, into the game for Franklin County. She too, just an 8th grader. Hall with the shot, no good. Rebound by Comley. And Comley just a sophomore. Oh. And Caitlin Kennedy, number 32 of Franklin County, just a 7th grader.
She wasn't ready for it.
And Franklin County is just, there's a 3 by Taylor. She's 3 for 3.
She's got the hot hand. Yeah, I think she's 3 for 3.
We got a Micaiah Wheeler back into the game, and the 7th grader, Kennedy, is fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. And, Coach Sanford has made quite a few subs here, and they really haven't lost anything. They're keeping up the intensity and putting the ball in the hole. Kennedy hits them both. We got another sub into the game for Franklin County. Raylyn Redden. She's a freshman. She'll step in there. We talk about youth. I mean, gosh. Franklin
Taylor
County.
Gaines? Oh, sorry, you were speaking.
No. Go ahead.
Taylor Gaines, she'll take that 3-pointer. I thought it looked pretty good.
Comley with the bucket.
I just want Frankfort High to get some points on the board here.
No, I look down here at the roster, and Franklin County has 1 senior on the team.
Wow.
Taya Hogan, number 4. And 2 juniors, and that's it. Everybody else is sophomore or younger. And that's a good tie-up there by Broughton.
Taylor Gaines talking to the ref, trying to plead her case. Down there in the corner earlier, she was almost trapped.
There's some of the 2016 Lady Flyers watching the new generation. Probably over this thing. Yeah, we would have done that, or we would have done this. And oh, that was a good smart foul though. Good smart foul. Make him go to the line.
See it
and earn
here.
the bucket. That's Dieva Hall.
Definitely a foul, but yeah, she didn't.
Across the arms.
She said, nope, if you're gonna shoot it, I'm not gonna let you get anywhere near the basket and
You're
make
gonna
it.
have to earn it from the line. Raylyn Redden. does so. Boy, her foot is awfully close to that line. I mean, it's like right on there. She's scaring me. Back up just a half inch, Raymond, would you?
It's making you nervous.
Just a little bit. And thought there might be a jump ball whistle, but no. 3-point attempt by Broughton. One of the 8th graders.
I do not want to jinx Franklin County, but have they missed a 3-pointer yet? I don't think they have. And that is just a nightmare for Frankfort High, with Franklin County shooting that well.
Ball knocked away. I am hoping that at some point tonight, these young Flyers get a chance to talk with the 2016 team and, you know,
get a little inspiration from their elders.
Say, hey, how are we doing? Are we as good as you guys? And, you know, I'm going to say not yet, but, you know, in a couple of years, maybe so. Maybe so. Comley with the bucket again. That's 4 for her.
Too many.
Oh, no, excuse me. That's not. Is that Comley?
Yeah, that's
30.
That's Comley, yes.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Too many second and third attempts.
Broughton thought about it, but Wisely takes it in, hits the 10-footer.
Frankfort High, just as we mentioned in the pregame, they struggle to rebound, and Franklin County's getting just too many second and third chance shots.
You know, Franklin County has called off the Dogs, so to speak, on their trapping full court press.
Still trapping in the half court.
They are, and they're still pressing a little bit. Roberts with the shot. That's no good. Surprised they didn't call it out of bounds, hitting the top of the goal.
Yeah.
And we have a foul on Gaines here with 0.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. I hate to say this, and I don't want to be unkind, but I don't think I've ever seen a team score this many points in the first quarter and hold the other team to 0.
This is a frustrating game for Frankfort High. I know it's very defeating.
A missed free throw. There's one thing that Franklin County hasn't done perfect. As we go to the break, let's look at the 4 3-pointers Franklin County has put in. Adeline Taylor for 1.
Here's 2.
Adeline Taylor for 2. Adeline Taylor for 3. And just for good measure, let's let Kinsley Broughton get in on the action. What do you say? All right, second quarter coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by The Floor Show. The Floor Show wishes everyone a great sporting season. Be sure to see us for all your flooring needs and personalized customer service. We are just minutes away in Lawrenceburg at 1110 Bypass South, or call us at 502-839-6917. Follow and like us on Facebook too. The Game of the Week is brought to you by Goins Insurance. Family owned, family operated, protecting Central Kentucky since 1949. Call us for the same great rates and great service you've always been given. Call 502-875-4270 for your quote today. Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service, or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
All right, welcome back, folks. Believe it or not, it's the second quarter. It's just the second quarter, and already Franklin County has a 42-point lead.
I will say Franklin County just seems like everything's going the right way for them tonight.
Well, they are playing so well. They are just playing so well, and they are hardly missing any shots.
I was going to say they're hitting 3-pointers, 2-pointers. They've hit most of their free throws. I mean,
Frankfort High at least got the ball to the hole that time. Oh,
she's okay.
It's going to be rough. That foul is probably going to go on Jelani Cleveland. in for Frankfort High. Also an 8th grader, I should mention.
Oh, it looks like she just kind of tripped
yeah, she
there.
Just barely made contact.
Yeah, that was a hard landing, but she got up and she was laughing, so
Gracie Burton,
sign.
number 41, into the game for Frankfort High. Oh, nice dish down low. And that's Hazlett. So the starters back into the game for Franklin County to start this second quarter. Well, I'll take that back. Not all of them are in there, are they?
Most of them are. I think all but one. Adlin Taylor's on the bench right now.
Yeah. Is that Comley in there?
Yeah,
in
Comley's in. That's Wheeler with the steal there. Smart move by Wardlow. Don't commit the foul there.
Yeah. That's the one. If we can say the good thing for Frankfort High is that nobody's in foul trouble, which, you know, played a factor in their game against Western Hills because Frankfort High they don't have any depth.
No, they don't have a deep bench at all.
No, I mean, I mean that by a talent level, but also a numbers level. It's a
numbers.
Class A school.
Yeah.
And, you know, some of these girls out here for Frankfort High, hats off to them, are probably like, you know, I really don't want to play basketball. But the coach is like begging them, like, look, we need girls on the team or we don't have a team. So.
Hazlett with a tough shot there, but Comley, almost cleaned up.
Yeah. Hey, good scrappiness there by Frankfort High, and unfortunately.
Oh, she was on the line.
She was on the line. That's Blakely West, number 12 for Frankfort High, giving a lot of good effort. Blakely just a sophomore. Wardlow had it, but had it stripped away by Lakaya Taylor, and then Wardlow fouls. That's just her first foul, but they really need to keep her out of foul trouble. That was the problem they had against Western Hills, I think.
She got 2 quick fouls, and then.
Because she is their ball handler.
Right.
I mean, they don't, you know. I think it was Dieva Hall that came in and did an okay job.
But she's not a natural point guard.
Right,
so.
right.
Yeah, I think we should expect to see some subs from Franklin County pretty soon, if maybe not right now.
Frankfort High has a number 10 in the game, but I don't know who the number 10 is. Adlin Taylor comes back in for Franklin County, but I think the rest of the starters are on the bench. Number 24 is Cora Russell for the Lady Flyers. She's an 8th grader.
Good bucket by Redden there.
I like this strategy of Coach Sanford in putting an experienced player like Adlin Taylor, who's a junior, in with these young girls so she can kind of ride herd over them.
Yeah, you need a solid ball handler, and Adlin Taylor is definitely that. So
a coach on the floor, so to speak. That's a good pass. Wardlow in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, just
had to get rid of it.
She was almost triple team there, I think.
Good effort by, that's number 10, I think, for Frankfort High, and I don't have a 10 on my roster. Do you have a 10 on your roster for Frankfort High?
I do not.
So I apologize. We don't know who that is. Broughton spots up for 3, hits it. 8th grader gets another one.
Good take by Wardlow. Just a little short.
Yeah. The officials could have helped her out by calling a foul there.
That would have been.
There maybe wasn't a lot of contact, but you know, they could have called it and it would have been.
I don't think Franklin County would have protested.
Would have complained. Yeah, right.
Might have just let that one go.
Gaines back into the game for the Panthers.
But here's my thing, Clint. You know, you got to play the game of basketball. There's rules. There's, you know, I do feel for Frankfort High right now. But, you know, Franklin County deserves to go out there and hustle and play hard and do their best.
Well, Franklin County has called a timeout. Not really sure why, but we will step aside and come back with more basketball after this.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
All right, folks, 4:47 left to go here in the first half. Franklin County cheerleaders doing their thing, and the Franklin County ball players certainly doing their thing tonight. Oh, ball's knocked away. Stolen by Cleveland, but she loses control, and the Lady Flyers get it back. Adeline Taylor, Redden for three, no good, but rebounded to Broughton. And Broughton had it, but Wardlow double dribbled.
Oh, I thought they were calling a foul. Frankfort High just not catching any breaks right now.
That was Broughton again, I think. Her shot's no good, but it will stay with the Lady Flyers. Cleveland giving a lot of effort there for Frankfort High.
Yeah, she did a good job getting in the passing lane there.
I believe Franklin County has a junior on the floor, and everyone else are freshmen or middle schoolers.
Wow, Broughton with another three.
A middle schooler. It's a three-pointer. Wardlow almost lost it. Cleveland has it now. She will stop. Off the mark. Adeline, she'll spot up for three, and she will hit it. I don't think she's missed a three-pointer. That's at least number 4.
At least number 4, yes.
And a foul. That's only the 4th foul called in the game so far. And we have another foul. Machine on Kennedy, the 7th grader. It's her first 13 foul this quarter on Franklin County. Wardlow with it. Gets a nice pick, but fall to the ground, and we're going to call, what, a jump ball here?
Yeah, it looked like Wardlow just kind of lost her footing and slipped.
All right, Wheeler and Hogan back into the game. Kinsley Hogan, not Taya. Folks, this is homecoming night here at Franklin County High School, and at halftime, we're going to, a double dribble. We're going to crown the homecoming king and queen. We saw them all get introduced in between games. There's a look at Madison Sanford taking over for the legend Joey Thacker, and seems to be doing a pretty good job of it.
That was a walk. Oh,
They're calling the foul.
But she didn't dribble. Was that a Euro step?
Maybe we can look at it again. Here's another look. Catches the ball. One. Aren't you allowed 2 steps if you shoot the ball? I think it's a good no call.
All right. I'm just trying to help out Frankfort High here.
All right. Caitlin Kennedy, 7th grader, at the line. Did I miss a free throw?
I was going to say.
Oh, she missed her first free throw. We were showing you the replay of the non-walk.
That I was trying to call. It had to be proven to me.
Well, you know, that's our full-time job as announcers. Our part-time job is officials.
Right.
Or official wannabes. Or no, actually, I don't want to be an official. Broughton with the easy 2. Wardlow has her shot partially blocked. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. Here's another look at that. Nice snowbird pass. Good heads up.
Snowbird
basketball.
pass.
Yeah, that's what we used to call it, snowbird.
What?
When someone would just break away for the basket and you throw the ball down the floor to them. You never heard that term? Had it used before?
I don't think I have, but maybe I just never paid attention. Wheeler with the steal.
Yeah, when you get the rebound and somebody sprints off the other direction and you throw it, you know, a long baseball pass.
I'm gonna Google why it's called that.
Oh, stolen away. Taylor Gaines has it stolen away by Kennedy. She puts it up, and we've got a full timeout called by Shanice Brown, and we'll do some more research into Snowbird when we come back here in the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Welcome back, folks. Meredith, as we take a look at what Kinsley Broughton has done for Franklin County tonight, hitting threes and layups and whatnot. Tell us what research you found out about Snowbird.
It's a snowbird pass. The name snowbird comes from the way the ball seems to follow the path of a bird in motion, almost gliding to the receiver. So it is the passer delivering the ball ahead of the moving teammate, so they catch it in stride. And then now it's used to keep the offense flowing, especially on fast breaks or perimeter cuts.
So I was mostly right.
Yeah, I think you're pretty much right. It is a fast break.
I'm surprised you never heard of that. Maybe it's just, you know, I'm old enough to be your father, so maybe that's, you know.
Well, you know, I will say I mostly just played the game of basketball. I didn't listen or watch it that much, so
and
I could
see,
not
I'm the other way around.
hear the commentary.
I mostly talked about it.
I
really couldn't play it.
What a shame.
So we make a good pair.
Yeah.
We make a good pair.
And then I looked up a snowball pass because I accidentally got that.
Okay, well tell me what that is, because that I don't know.
It's often used in fast break situations when the passer wants a quick, accurate pass over a long distance. There's a spiral in the pass. It reduces air resistance and keeps the pass tight, like a frozen projectile.
Okay.
So
That's something I didn't know.
It's a tight spiraling motion pass, much like a thrown snowball would spin.
I did not know that, I don't think.
Yeah, I accidentally looked that up first, and then I said, oh, he was saying snowbird. A little bit different. But now all of you all at home are educated on that, unless
Everyone on Social Security knows what I meant.
everyone who didn't actually play the game of basketball and listen to it. That's what you mean.
And as our replay coordinator, who is not that much younger than me, Doug Crow, says that's because everybody is snowbirding in Florida.
And cashing their Social Security checks.
That's right. Oh, gosh. All right. Cleveland. Oh, I would have taken that too, Jelani.
I would have.
What are you waiting for?
I guess a part of me just wants Franklin County to kind of just let them score 2 points before halftime. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Again, as I said, you have to keep playing the game.
Yeah.
But also, as someone who played on teams that lost by a lot of points sometimes, it would have been nice
to
get a gimme once in a while.
All right. Kinsley Hogan inbounds the ball to Lakaya Taylor, freshman to 8th grader. And the shot taken by Taylor, up and good.
And if you're wondering why some of the starters from Franklin County are playing, it's because those second and third stringers need a breather, honestly.
Well, and the thing is, district tournament's coming up. You know, you can't break your rhythm so much. I mean, you've got to. You know, it's one thing to do that early in the year, but when you get down at this time of the year, it's like Kaya's like, oh well, another day at the office. Hey!
All right.
Frankfort High on the board. That's Dieva Hall, a sophomore, their leading scorer. And also into the game now is Brooklyn West, a freshman for Frankfort High.
A little too hard there. Oh, Hazlett almost walked.
Nice move by Lakaya Taylor there. A little short on the layup, and here's Hall again. And she draws the foul. That looked pretty clean to me, but that'll go against Comley. Lennon Comley. And that'll be the 5th team foul against Franklin County. So Frankfort High will shoot 2. The rest of the 31 seconds we have left here in the first half. Don't forget, at halftime, we're going to have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show, which will include the crowning of the homecoming king and queen. I think there was a lane violation there, so
it didn't really matter. It didn't go in, and Franklin County got the rebound. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Kinsley Hogan puts it up, draws the foul. It's going to be Roberts with the block. Two personal fouls, I should say, on Aubriana. And that'll be the 5th team foul on Frankfort High. Kinsley gets the nice, kind roll from her home gym. And not so much on the second shot. Dieva Hall with it.
Oh, number 0 just couldn't hold on to it.
Yes, that is Natasha West. She's just a 7th grader for Frankfort High. Comley with the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the first half comes to an end. And Frankfort High probably wished it could have come a little bit sooner. But at least they don't have the goose egg on the board. All right, folks, we'll come back with the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks. We're going to have the homecoming court come out here in a little bit, but first, let's knock out highlights from the first half. And guess what? They're all going to be from one team. Not because we're a biased home team broadcast, but because the home team has all the points. 71-1.
Adlin Taylor with the block there that sets up Wheeler to Micaiah Taylor.
Yes, it was, I mean, Franklin County is just playing really good. They're just playing really good.
Yes. They're hitting literally every shot almost.
They are.
From three-point land especially.
They are. I mean, we know for a fact that, we don't keep stats here, but we know for a fact that Adlin has hit 4.
And we think she's 4 of 4.
Yeah, I think she's hit every one she's attempted.
Broughton's hit
at least two. But even the, I mean, Broughton, she's an 8th grader, for crying out loud. Even the 7th and 8th graders are playing extremely well for Franklin County.
If you're Franklin County, this is when you're glad things are coming together, right? You're getting ready to go into tournament time. This is when your team should be rolling.
Right. And and Frankfort High, I mean, they don't face teams this tough that often. They've got 4 wins on the season. They've
Iroquois, Model, and 2 against Frankfort Christian.
Yeah, so. Okay, we will step aside here briefly and let Terry Johnson take over with the homecoming festivities.
And last time, please, for seniors, Kelly Simpson and Gracie Scott. As senior class co-presidents, Holly Armstrong and Penny of the present gifts to our King Queen and the principal of Franklin County High School, Mr. Tracy Winograd, the 2026 Franklin County High School basketball homecoming queen and queen. First, the 2026 Franklin County High School basketball homecoming queen is Rosemary Scott. And now, 2026 Franklin County High School basketball homecoming queen. Your 2026 Franklin County High School basketball homecoming queen is Laurel Hartman. Ladies and gentlemen, another same please, the 2026 basketball homecoming king, queen, and report. Thank you.
My best money tip is,
Allow your money and other people's money to make money for you. Think generationally, past yourself. Save, save, save.
even if it's just $5.
Spend money on things that make sense to buy twice.
Pay back your student loans as fast as you can.
Take good care of your credit because it's buying power.
Start a retirement fund and invest in my 401k.
My best money tip is prepare for everything to go right.
Confidently manage your finances with more solid advice from Westbanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
For more than 21 years, the Floor Show has helped bring comfort, style, and durability to homes and businesses just like yours. Whether you're looking for plush carpet, timeless hardwood, durable laminate, or elegant ceramic tile, we've got the perfect fit for every space. The Floor Show proudly serves both residential and commercial clients throughout Kentucky with expert installation and personalized service you can trust. And we have same as cash financing options available. The Floor Show.
You stand on it, we stand by it.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Managing your utilities doesn't have to be stressful. With the MyFPB app, everything you need is right at your fingertips. Get 24/7 access to view and pay bills instantly, track electric and water usage, and even manage multiple properties. Go paperless. Turn on notifications and get real-time outage updates. Take control of your utilities anytime, anywhere. Download the MyFPB app now and make utility management easy. MyFPB, your utilities simplified.
Welcome back, everyone, to Franklin County High School, where we just saw Grayson Scott get crowned the homecoming king, and Lauren Parker get crowned the homecoming queen. So congratulations, Mr. and Miss King and Queen. And now we're going to see Franklin County and Frankfort High wrap up this ball game.
It should be a running clock here in the second half.
Yes, yes. Franklin County has their original starting 5 out there, I think. And we've got a foul.
A little bit of a tie up there.
Madeline Taylor commits the personal.
Franklin County in a 1-3-1 defense.
I can't imagine what Coach Shanice Brown said to her team, but you know, I'm hoping what she says, like, hey girls, just keep playing. Just keep
play
playing.
ball.
Just play hard. Have fun. You know, basketball is about having fun. And if you can, work on some things.
Yep.
Be working on in practice.
You know, just, I would say, stop looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
It's just gonna,
yeah.
It'll just get you down. Just treat it like it is a new half. It is a new ball game.
Right.
Scores 0-0 when we get out there, and just don't look at the scoreboard. Because, you know, like you said, it's time to work on a few things.
And you can, you know, you can make it to where each possession is a game in and of itself. Like, okay, we didn't score. Let's see if we can keep them from scoring.
Right.
You know, and then when we get the ball, if they score, let's see if we can score. You know.
Yeah, there's little mind games that you can do.
Yeah. Because, you know, this is not Frankfort High's last game of the season. They still have some games on their schedule that they can win.
Yeah,
you
let's
know.
see who they have left. It looks like Berea on the 16th Model. They've already beaten Model.
Already beaten Model, yeah, so that's a winnable game. Berea's probably a winnable game.
Berea's a small school.
They play Berea twice. You know,
Oh,
so.
yeah. Bluegrass United, that says it's a homeschool.
Homeschool group, yeah. So, you know, their remaining schedule, they could, they're 4-18. They're not going to win tonight, obviously, but, you know, they could still have 8 wins on the season. The rest of their season, they could win out after the night.
Franklin County has Bullitt East on February 16th and Lafayette on February 19th. I imagine.
Well, Bullitt East is always tough.
Yeah, I was going to say that's Bullitt County, but near Louisville.
Yeah, Shepherdsville. Franklin County not doing so well on their offensive production so far this quarter.
Sometimes it is hard to keep your focus when you're up by so much.
Adeline Taylor steals it away, and she will lay it up off the glass. Frankfort High does have a few, well, no, Stella Hood started the game. Yeah, she's in there.
Ooh.
That was a good look. That was a good look. Was that Hall that took that shot?
I believe so.
Wheeler from the elbow, no good. Kaya with the rebound.
Coach is telling him, slow down, set up the play. Let's work on a few things.
That three-pointer is short. Roberts with the rebound for Frankfort High. Hall with it. Goes baseline. Kicks it back out, gives it to Taylor Gaines. Hall will shoot the three. No good. And jump ball. Yes. And the arrow goes to Franklin County, apparently. All right, Kinsley Broughton into the game. This Kinsley spells her name K-I-N-S-L-E-Y, but Kinsley Hogan, number 12, spells her K-E-N-S-L-E-Y. Just
I was gonna say,
okay. You know, just to point that out, you know.
Just if you're in the name, looking for baby names, Clint's letting you know how to spell it.
There's just 1 year difference. Apparently, that was a popular name, you know, 14 years ago or so.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Oh, this is not good. Franklin County is. They are.
They cannot hit a layup.
No, they're. You know, they're. I mean, I know they got a huge lead, but you know, missing these really close shots.
Yeah, you got to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, maybe that's a lack of focus. I don't know, but. Now, you know, remember earlier when we had, I think it was Wheeler into the game or Taylor into the game? Frankfort High. The Ava Hall with the bucket.
That is their first field goal of the game.
But we had Adeline Taylor in there, but now we don't have any upperclassmen at all into the game for Franklin County.
No, not a. Yeah, they were keeping at least one strong ball handler in earlier.
Redden gets it up to
Hazlett.
Yes. And again, a missed easy shot. There we go. Comley, I think, with the bucket. So we got... they stopped the clock to get a sub in because there's a running clock when the lead is this large. So there's really not a break to bring in a sub. So they have to
make one.
Whistle a stoppage.
Right.
To get a sub in, which they did.
Shoot that.
I think Kennedy.
Oh, Gaines just a
good block
off.
out there by Aubriana Roberts. She didn't come up with a rebound, but that was a really good block out by Aubriana. Kinsley Broughton for two. She is having a really good game. No, that wasn't Kinsley Broughton. That was Cora Russell, another 8th grader.
Frankfort High with the three.
Hey. Hall.
Ava Hall, yeah.
I think the Ava Hall has all of their points. I think. Another missed layup by Franklin County. Roberts steals it away. Redden ties it up, but the arrow will go to Frankfort High.
See this three-pointer by Hall. Nice execution there.
Dieva is their leading scorer, averaging 12.5 points a game, and she has all 6 for Frankfort High tonight. Wardlow with it, but she's going to dribble it out, I think. The time expires. Third quarter comes to a close. We'll step aside and be back with the fourth quarter next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
God.
David Toll's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Toll's Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Today, we customize everything.
Yeah.
So why not customize your video choices with NextBand Stream, the new video streaming app from FPB. Just install NextBand Stream on your smart TV, mobile, and streaming devices. Then watch with features like Restart and Replay TV, plus Cloud DVR to record cable and local channels. Powered by fast, reliable FPB internet and Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit FPB online to sign up.
And we're back. Fourth quarter just underway here. Franklin County turns it over. D'Ava Hall with the ball. Looking for a teammate. Gets it to Wardlow. Oh, Wardlow lost the handle. Franklin County picks it up. Broughton takes it all the way to the bucket.
That was a nice, strong take because she was going up against a taller Franklin County player there. Excuse me, Frankfort High player.
Yeah. Caitlin Kennedy wanted the ball, but Broughton said, nope, I think I'll take this in myself. Thank you very much. For Russell, tried to split defenders. It didn't work out so well. Hall with the rebound. Nice job getting it ahead to Wardlow. Wardlow working.
Oh.
Knocked out of her hands by Kinsley Broughton.
Number 4 for Frankfort High, Cleveland. Had a good board, but just lost it out of bounds there.
I believe Franklin County has a sophomore and 4 middle schoolers on the floor right now. Caitlin Kennedy, her shot no good. Cleveland with a rebound for Frankfort High. Here comes Wardlow. She's not scored yet tonight. I'm sure she'd like a bucket. Russell gets it ahead to Comley. She'll shoot. It's a long 2, no good. Nobody blocked out. Caitlin Kennedy, the 7th grader, with the basket.
Yeah, she just swooped right in there and grabbed that offensive board. Campbell with the drive.
Well, that was Cleveland.
Cleveland, excuse me.
Yes. Good move, just missed the shot. And that was thrown out of bounds. For Russell, the intended target. Coach Brown clearing her bench here. Getting some other young players into the game. Taylor Gaines goes to the bench. Probably won't see her again. Gracie Burton goes to the bench. Probably won't see her again either. D'Ava Hall dribbles it out of bounds. And now we've got some familiar faces. Adeline Taylor back in for Franklin County to provide some leadership for these younger girls. Wheeler also into the game.
Hazlett, she says, finally I hit a layup. She threw her hands up in the air. I think she was still frustrated from a few minutes ago. Wheeler, woo. I think she dribbled it through
A little
2 or 3
out of
different
control.
people.
A little, she comes up holding her arm a little bit. That's not a good sign. And she's going to come out of the game. I think she wanted to stay in, and Coach Stanford said, no.
Well, you don't need to risk
an injury.
Yeah.
We're going to need you for the next game. Here's another look at it. I think she just basically tripped.
Yeah, she should have passed it instead of trying to dribble through all those people. And then she kind of got
over to Hall.
caught up.
She'll launch a 3 and sink it. 9 points for Dieva Hall. It's a three-pointer by Franklin County. No good, but it's Russell with the rebound, or Broughton. I get them confused. One's 14, one's 24. Both brunette with ponytails. It's kind of hard to see, and ponytail often hangs down and obscures their numbers. You know, Ms. Plant, it could be that Dieva Hall could finish this game as the only person to score for Frankfort High.
I know it. That makes me a little nervous, but Taylor Gaines, who usually scores, is on the bench. Wardlow's still in. But everyone else has just struggled tonight to get the ball in the hoop.
I was telling you, I think, off air that when I was in high school.
Oh, Wardlow, hold on.
Hey, Wardlow gets him above the double-digit mark. When I was in high school, Franklin County beat Harrodsburg before they merged with Mercer County, 100-32. And that's the last time I have seen a team score 100 points. Franklin County could do it tonight. Wardlow, again, missed the shot. Hogan with the rebound, and she's going to draw a foul. And it's just the...
I feel like Franklin County girls in the past year or so have scored 100 points.
Have they?
I think so,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the last time I have seen it done in a girls' game. And I thought Franklin County had a good shot, but they're not going to make it. Not that you need to.
Or
that pass was telegraphed, and Hall picks it up.
Maybe Franklin County got really close to 100. I know. Now I'm doubting myself. Now that I said that.
There's a foul committed by Kinsley Hogan.
I don't think Franklin County will get to 100.
Not going to make it tonight, no. And I will say, back when I was in high school, that was before they had the running clock thing. So
I think I remember in high school getting beat by Shelby County by 60 points. That was not fun.
That foul is on the aforementioned number 10, who I do not have a name for. She might be on the roster, but we don't have a number 10. We do have about 5 girls on the Frankfort High roster with no number assigned to them. So it could be Emma Awa, it could be Molly Prophet, could be Layla Taylor, could be Azaria White. We don't know. Pretty sure it's not Destiny Sims. So that foul is going to be assessed, I think, to Wardlow, and time is going to run out here. Franklin County will get the victory, 87-11. Stay tuned, folks. We'll have the play of the game from the Central Kentucky Toyota dealers and the player of the game brought to you by the Expree Credit Union when we return here on the Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. For all Toyota offers, visit Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
With all the rain, snow, and mud we get around here, it's all-wheel drive all year round because nothing else gives you the confidence and capability to handle it all.
And nobody gives you more all-wheel drive choices than Toyota, including Tacoma, the best-selling truck in its class for the last 21 years. Now with 2.99 APR financing.
Or lease this well-equipped 25 Tacoma for $279 a month.
With 2 years, no-cost maintenance included.
Nobody knows all-wheel drive better than Toyota. Let's go places.
The Game of the Week was brought to you by Expree Credit Union. Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Show your local spirit with a spirited debit card featuring your school colors and mascot. Open an Esprit Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
High five to all our local teams from Esprit Credit Union. Esprit celebrates and encourages you and your successes athletically, personally, and financially. Let us reward you. Open a High Five Experience account and earn money with your checking. Visit us at esprit.org for details. Membership required, federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, folks, to Franklin County High School on homecoming night. And now it's time for the Central Kentucky Toyota Dealers Play of the Game. Here it is. Wardlow had it, but then Lakaya Taylor makes the steal and then lays it up. And that was just the beginning of the torment that was to come. All right, that's your Toyota, the Central Kentucky Toyota Dealers Play of the Game. Now it's time for the Player of the Game, brought to you by the Esprit Credit Union. And here she is, number 1.
She hit
Adlin Taylor. 3-pointers
all night long for Franklin County, mostly in the first quarter, honestly. But
yeah, hit 3 of them in the first quarter, and I think she was 4 for 4. I think
she took one in the second half that was off the mark.
Oh, really?
But she was 4 for 4 in the first half. You can give her that.
All right, good job, Adlin Taylor, your Esprit Credit Union Player of the Game. And now it's time for the post-game recap, brought to you by Esprit Credit Union. First tonight, we had the boys' game. Frankfort High comes out hot with a 3-pointer from Rajon Floyd. And then Kevin Russell says, I can do that too. Jelly Washington with a nice 2-pointer there. And Franklin County passing the ball. All 5 players touch it there. Aaron Jones gets the bucket for the Flyers. And even 3-pointers from the big man. Another nice move. In Franklin County, it was all Franklin County down the way. They win 66-55, I believe. And then, of course, we had the homecoming king and queen. Grayson Scott, your homecoming king, and Lauren Parker, your homecoming queen. All right.
I'll take it over here. The Franklin County Flyers were all up in their face right there with this block by Adlin Taylor up to Kaya, or Adlin, yeah, too many Taylors there. Adlin Taylor there with the 3-point bucket. We mentioned earlier she had 4 for the game, 3 in the first quarter. She could not miss. Really, as a whole, Franklin County could not miss. Wheeler there with the steal.
Now that first half particularly, they were just
on fire.
Everything they put up.
And Broughton there with Trey from the corner.
And they win the game. I think it was 87-11. Yes, there you go. That's your post-game recap, brought to you by the Esprit Credit Union. All right, folks. Thank you very much for watching. That was our last broadcast of regular season games, but we'll be back in about a week and a half to bring you the 41st District Tournament. All the games of the 41st District Tournament from Frankfort High School, both boys and girls. We'll see you then in about a week and a half on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.